Welcome to another episode of the Out of Office podcast.
And this time we're really out of the office.
We're so far.
We're so far from the office.
We're in Glasgow. And as you can hear, we're backstage at the O2 Academy, and we've just finished filming Cala.
Yeah, this is a really cool concept of doing a podcast because we're just off stage.
Literally.
And we, at the moment, the headline band is on, a band called Nightworks. And yeah, we're adrenaline pumping.
That's it, baby.
And when we were sitting down and doing a podcast, cool.
Everyone else is out getting food. We thought we'd just talk about what we just went through.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So fun. There was a lot more people there than what I thought there would be.
Oh wow. Yeah, there was people queuing up 45 minutes before. And that's actually not that common for like a support act, for people to get in that early.
Not at all.
Not as many as that anyway.
And with Nightworks, like even with Nightworks, it's not that common for them to do that, for crowds to do that. But I guess this is their last show
Ever.
And fortunately, Cala, the band that we work with, is supported them.
Yeah. Unreal. And I genuinely believe
that crowd might come through on the mics, but it's
I don't know if you can hear it, but it's giving me goosebumps.
There was 1,300 people there for the like as Cala were walking on.
Yeah.
Do you know the lady? Listen to that. Do you know so there was a lady that met the band at the side stage.
Yeah.
Before they went on, and she opened the door and stuck her head in and went, "There's 1,300 people here, by the way." Closed the door and then walked off. I would have pooped my pants.
I would have pooped my little panties.
Ali, the guitarist, came in after the gig and he was like, "I'm so glad that I didn't look at the crowd before I went on because I wouldn't have been able to go on stage." That's how busy it was.
It's wild. I actually took, me and Shaun were in the pit right before, and I took a little clip. I'll roll that just now. Yeah, like unbelievable.
How did you find your job during that? It was only a 30-minute set, so it was very, very quick.
It was a tight turnaround.
Chaotic.
It was a tight turnaround.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a bit concerned because the access to it was quite limited to the stage, the way it's set up. You can go in one side. It's a bit of a gnarly way round the back of the stage because it's so dark and there's wires.
Yeah, it's
and
a very
cables
old
and
building
lights.
and things are very tight and very small.
So basically, to get from like one side of the stage to the other, you have to go outside, round, then in another fire exit. Then you can get to the pit, which is like the front of the stage between like the crowd and the stage. And you can shoot there, but to get to the balcony, I feel like Mo Farah. I just ran a marathon, baby. Honestly, you have to.
We were outside.
Yeah, so you had to like run all the way around the venue, in the main entrance, and everyone's like getting body searched and stuff, and you're like showing your ID and stuff.
Yeah.
You're running up like 4 flights of stairs, and then you get up there. But like a 30-minute set's not that long. And you got to cover so many angles.
But then I mean, I don't know about you, but I sprinted around the side of the building, up the stairs, and then I got to the top, and I was like, "This is shit." Like I couldn't find the angle immediately, and then I started walking around, and I ended up finding like a couple angles. But as soon as I got up there, I was like, I'm just gonna leave again because I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I need to be in there. But I ended up finding some quite good angles. I got some nice snazzy photos.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. I was quite. I think I was the only one out of the whole crew that was nervous about this gig. But I've been on tour with with Nightworks for the past week, and this one just seems to be the one that they were building up to. It seemed to be the big one. The previous shows were amazing, and there was a lot of great crowds there, but it felt like they were just building towards Glasgow.
Taking that one extra step each.
Yeah,
each
like
way.
Inverness was great, but the screen wasn't so good. so they had a better screen in Aberdeen, and then Aberdeen's screen was amazing, but the crowd wasn't sold out because it was a gig that was sold last minute. So then now they're in Glasgow, and the screen's amazing, the crowd's packed, been sold out for months.
Yeah.
So everyone here's, up for such a good time. That's just. This room that we're in at the moment, I think, is right above the stage.
Yeah, we're above the stage.
Yeah.
I can
There's a
feel...
door there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but
No. I
think if you walk through that door, you're
above
be
the
above the
stage.
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I can feel the bass through my chest.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so happy for the team, for like the Cala team.
Yeah.
Like what they've been creating. This sort of crowd is really well deserved. Obviously it's not the crowd that they've pulled in, but for them to perform in a crowd this big is
it's so
very,
good,
very good
because although here we go.
Wow.
Here we go.
Here we go.
There we go. Yes.
That crowd is mega loud.
Come on in. We're filming a podcast.
We're filming a podcast right now, baby.
Oh, sorry.
No, come.
Come sit on my lap.
This is I'm Callum Documentary.
Hi, how
Nice
are
to
you?
meet you.
What did you go for? A kebab?
The others have gone.
What are you doing?
Getting premium delivery.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Right, Callum. Give us
It's been an honour.
give us a word of advice. Not
Um,
like describe in 3 words. Oh wait.
Let me take this and put it closer to you a little bit.
How has this experience been for you? Also, tell me
Unbelievable.
what you want for Christmas, little boy.
Good video, please.
I'm not a miracle worker. How's it been for you?
It's been absolutely fabulous. Sorry. It's been fabulous.
But like you've been, for lack of a better word, you've been a curator with Cala, in terms of you're the one that kind of works behind the background and figures things out and does all like the logistics and things like that. Like the crowd that you walked into just then.
Yeah.
Does that feel like a full circle moment? Does that feel like a
100%.
step?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's a venue we would have not thought of doing for quite a while anyway, if at all.
Yeah.
So to do it at this point in time.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't.
Oh,
Sorry, I asked
no.
him if it felt like a full circle moment.
Full circle. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
come full
We'll
circle.
put captions. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bucket list moment for sure. Definitely for them as well.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty chuffed to bits with that. So.
And Nightworks are on right now. Obviously, you probably hear them.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What have they had any sort of I mean, I don't know how connected you are to Nightworks, but have they had any sort of influence in the sound that you have at the moment, or is that just like a sort of band that you look up to at all, or not?
Not so much in sound, but
Because then, for an example, I know that Olim is like
Yeah.
a heavy influence in your old sound that you had for your first album. Does Nightworks come into play with that? How did you get connected with Nightworks in the first place?
actually don't know. So Michael Pellegrotti, the Reeling,
Yeah.
does stuff for Nightworks, and he reached out to us and said, "Do you want to support in the O2?"
Simple
We're
as that.
We'll think about it.
We'll think of it.
And then no.
You're like, I've got tickets for a gig that
Yeah,
day.
I know. Sorry, I'm actually going to a gig. Right, but
Your gig.
yeah. But no, not so much sound wise. There is a little bit of like dance music. They do that pretty well. But mainly just what they're doing is what we look up to.
Yeah, like I feel like tonight, obviously there was a lot of the crowd that was there to see Nightworks, but they've heard your sound, and we took a screenshot of your Instagram this morning, not this morning, but just after the show,
See your followers.
because I feel like that's the type of crowd that will like migrate
Yeah.
to your
We're hoping
sound,
so.
because your new sound is just amazing. Like it's
Especially now that there's going to be no more Nightworks. It's like, where else do they go?
there's a gap to fill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, if you're watching Calaband on Instagram,
Yeah.
That's all I've got.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna get off you now before
Thank
I
you, Cam.
paralyze
Thanks,
your leg.
man.
No
Sorry,
It's been an honour.
It's an impromptu.
You know what? You did very well. But yeah, have you got anything else to say about that?
I don't know. For me, this week has been so chaotic, and what a way to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've spent 3 days on the roads, a couple days away with my friend, and then coming here, and then this is just a very, like, I mean, we were talking to St. Nicholas, that feels like a full circle moment. This felt like a nice sort of concluding moment for the week for me. Being with Nightworks and then having Cala at this gig is just fucking unreal. Very fun.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
You've got a long weekend ahead.
Yeah, I've got a long weekend ahead, but let's not ponder on that.
Yeah.
This is just highlight of my weekend so far.
I think
mean,
this is one of the best gigs that I've ever shot.
I genuinely, I'm totally with you on that. I think that's.
I don't know if it's one of the best
Like,
results I've ever had.
Yeah.
But it's one of the best gigs I've been to.
It's the most.
Because I've not looked at the photos
I
yet.
think
we're
it's
doing this just after.
I know. I think this is the most fun I've had shooting a gig, hands down.
Yeah.
I think like a combination of like the crowd,
Yeah.
the actual the quality of the band that we're actually shooting, how much we get on with them, and like how much fun we're having whilst we're like. I think the chemistry between the whole team is unmatched.
It's do you know what? They're doing such a cool little project. That's why I keep telling people, like, Cala's not just a band, Cala's a project. Because they're building more than just the players in it. Do you know what I mean?
And I think it's unbelievable seeing such a young band with such, like,
make sure your head doesn't stay as big as
Yeah.
But
such a young band that have their heads screwed on, and it's like every step they're taking is just like, it just brings them to that next level. Like every single time
Every step
they're hitting
makes
it out, they're hitting it out of the park every time, and it's just so cool to even be a part of.
Yeah, and
like to watch them grow is just unbelievable.
It's kudos to the band, like,
Even like from the band that they were at Belladrum to the band they are now is like night and day in my opinion.
have you watched the Belladrum footage
Yeah.
recently? Mate, how young do they look?
They look so young.
Finley looks 5.
Yeah, but now
compared to today. Do you know
now
what I
he
mean?
has a mustache.
Yeah, which he must dash away.
I mustache him why he has that. I love Finley. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Funny.
No, fucking great. Well, I think we need to wrap up there.
Yeah.
Because
Quick.
This is still going on, and we're gonna go see some of it. It's a
Yeah.
long set, but we're gonna hit it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.